take the tire and the wheel and look around the outside and carefully inspect the tire to look for any foreign objects that may have caused the flat. Be careful when you're looking so you don't cut yourself. Once you locate it, take out the foreign object, but we'll continue to patch the tube. Take one of your tire levers, start near the valve, hook it underneath, and then carefully, using the lever, work your way around the tire, removing the one side from the rim. Back to the valve. Now let's remove the tube from the tire. Gently push the valve up through the hole in the rim and remove it. Carefully pulling the tube out of the tire, set the tire aside, but leave the tire on the wheel. We're going to look at that in just a moment. Take your pump, let's pump a little bit of air into the tube, put it in some pressure. Now we're going to look, listen and feel, using your cheek to feel for any air escaping and listen for air coming out. Once we find the hole, depending on its size, we can patch it with a patch kit, or we can simply replace it with a brand new tube. Once the tube has been patched, we're going to put some air back in it, give it some shape. Now we need to find where that hole was and refer it back to the tire to look what caused the flat. If the hole's on the outside, it came from an object that punctured from the outside. If it came on the inside, something's on the inside of the rim, or it was from a spoke. So now we're going to hold that up to the valve hole in the tube and reference around the tire to find out where that happened. Carefully with your fingertips, feel on the inside of the tire to feel for any sharp objects that may have poked through. Continue around the rim and the wheel, looking for any other objects that may have been poking through. Once it's all clear and there's nothing sitting in the bottom, we're going to take the tube by the valve and gently press it through the hole in the rim and carefully put the tube back inside the tire. Once it's in, now we can start putting the tire back on the rim, starting by the valve, and carefully work your way around both sides. Once you get to the end, be very careful. The rim and the tire can act like scissors and actually cut the tube if it's poking through. So we're going to be very careful and watch for that tube and poke it in if you need to. Once our tire is back on the rim, secure this valve. We can now take our pump or CO2 cartridge and inflate the tire back up to pressure marked on the side of the wall of the tire. Once we're up to pressure, we'll mount the wheel back on our bicycle and we'll be good to go, continue our ride.